Hello fellow readers, I'm Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. Today I am selecting my January TBR with my game TBR Tarot. So let's get started. The first card that I got was the Sun. This one is going to be any book, any genre, as long as it has disability rep. The book that I've chosen is Circus Train. I did get this from Book of the Month a couple months ago, so I'm excited to get to it. This book is about our main character who is in a wheelchair because of a fight with polio when she was younger, and basically she's kind of emerged in the circus since her father is part of the circus, and this is set in World War II time period, so it sounds like she kind of makes a friend with a guy and then he gets put into like one of the internment camps or like something controlled by the Nazis, and so she is dealing with, you know, the loss of that, like what's going on around her and stuff like that. So I am very intrigued to try this one. It sounded really interesting when I selected it, so I'm hoping that that is true. The next card that I pulled is the Justice. Again, this will be any genre and any book since it is one of the major arcana. And so this one is just going to be any book over 400 pages. The book that I've chosen for this is Belladonna. This one is all about our main character whose like mother just died and her ghost comes to her and is basically like, I've been poisoned. And so she goes on like kind of this journey to start trying to solve this mystery, and apparently she teams up with death as well. So it just sounds really interesting, like from A to B. So I'm really have high hopes for this one, and it is over 400 pages. Let me see how many pages. 408. So definitely meets the criteria. I am planning on buddy reading this with two of my friends here on Booktube. That is a reading Nymph or Kirsten and Ellie from Bibbidi Boppity Books. So I will leave both of them linked down below, but I am so excited to read this together. The next card that I pulled was the Anchor, or this one is also known as the Emperor. And again, since it's a major arcana, any book, any genre, it just has to be something that I hauled recently. Another Book of the Month book that I got was Last Party. This one is a murder mystery. From what I got, a bunch of people are invited for a party at this one guy's house for New Year's Eve, and then at midnight, he is dead. And so it's trying to figure out, you know, who did that. And I am very excited to try this out, especially for January, ready for the new year. And this is all themed on New Year's Eve. So I am excited. The next card that I chose was the Tower. This one, again, any book, any genre. It just has to be a graphic novel or some kind of book with illustrations in it. The book that I've chosen for this is Spy Family. I actually got this for Christmas, and I am very excited. I've seen it all over, obviously. It seems like it took Booktube by storm, and so I'm very excited to try it. It is like a manga, so it's all in illustrations. And what I know about this is that we have kind of a misfit family of 3 people who have secrets, and they're kind of like forced together to like hide their identities. And so each of them like don't really know about the other person. So like this guy's a spy. I forget what the wife is, but she's also hiding a secret. And then the daughter is like a telepath. And so like she knows that like both of them are like lying to each other, but also she doesn't want to be found out as a telepath. So like she's also on edge and like, I'm not gonna tell my secret too. And so it just sounds like such a funny like situation, and I'm really hopeful that it's gonna be good since I've heard so many good things about it. The last card that I pulled was the Hierophant. Again, any book, any genre, because it is a major arcana, but this one will be a classic. So as you saw, I rolled a 4 and accidentally kind of pulled 5. While this is a classic, I am going to stretch it a little bit, and I feel like that's fine because it was an extra pull. And so I'm going to choose Hester for this, and that book is all about the main character of The Scarlet Letter and her life. So it's like a retelling from her point of view, and so it isn't necessarily a classic, but it's based on a classic, so I kind of stretched it a little bit. Here are my final selections with Hester as well for January. Let me know what books you are trying to get to in January as we start this new year. If you like this video, please like and subscribe down below. It would really mean so much to me. And until next time, keep reading!